We are back. We got a pretty interesting one for you guys today. Beyonce, as well as Chloe, I think what Bailey has just been sued for copyright infringement. We're going to look at the Yahoo article, talk all about it. But first, for those of you who don't know, I am Dave, 10-year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from trademarks, trade secrets, patents, as well as copyright. So, and you guys are here. You guys are here at the right spot for this one. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit the subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. I would love to have you a part of the IP community. And just as a backdrop, so this is just to summarize the article before we actually get off into it. Seems like, which I didn't know, Beyonce has an actual record label called Parkwood Entertainment. And under that record label is a number of artists that she has signed, one of them being Chloe Bailey. And it seems like Chloe Bailey recently came out with an album, and one of the songs is the allegation is she kind of took it from somewhere else or someone else who's actually suing Parkwood, as well as a number of the recording studios, Chloe Bailey, for copyright infringement. So that's kind of the lay of the land so far. So it seems like Beyonce, she's involved, obviously, because her company is being sued, her record label is being sued, but it wasn't anything that she did per se. It seems like the song that is, which I'm not going to play the song because I don't want to get copyright strike, but the song at issue is something from one of her artists, that being Chloe Bailey, which I think is a pretty kind of well-known artist. So let's get to the lawsuit. Let's go through it really quickly. Beyonce is involved in lawsuit after Jay-Z's legal victory. I actually kind of really don't like that. And they kind of talked in this article, I skimmed it before going live. It seems like they kind of talked about Jay-Z's legal victory, which seems like that's for more so clicks. This particular article, or this actual copyright lawsuit with Parkwood Entertainment and Beyonce and Chloe Bailey, has nothing to do with Jay-Z, but it seems like the author here, shout out, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but they kind of threw in that Jay-Z situation. So let's go here. Beyonce is facing a new lawsuit after her record label company, Parkwood Entertainment, was sued for copyright infringement. Hey, which is a good thing that I guess the plaintiff is doing. You sue everybody who can be involved. You sue the artists, you sue all the record labels. It can be a Parkwood Entertainment. It can be with some of the big ones, Warner Brothers, so forth and so on. You sue everybody, particularly the people who got the money. An artist, Melvin Moore. So this is actually a person who's filing the lawsuit. Melvin Moore claimed that Chloe Bailey, who was signed to the record label Parkwood Entertainment, used his work without permission in several of his songs. The lawsuit against Beyonce label comes a week after her husband, Jay-Z, secured a legal victory after an unnamed. Okay, that has nothing to do with this lawsuit. Details of the lawsuit. Okay, so we're going to start talking about the details of the lawsuit. Here's Beyonce here. On Thursday, Moore, also known as For Rest. Man, I tell you what, man, artists come out with some pretty creative names. For Rest. I want to know what went into that name. Filed a lawsuit. So he filed a lawsuit recently in New York accusing Parkwood Entertainment of fraudulent misrepresentation, violations of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, civil conspiracy, and deceptive business practices. So they sued Parkwood for a number of things. In the court documents obtained by the Daily Mirror, the plaintiff claimed that he contributed substantial original lyrics, melodies, and creative directions to several master recordings in Bailey's second studio album, Trouble in Paradise. So it seems like that's the name of her studio album, Trouble in Paradise. The 39-year-old alleged that Bailey intentionally disregarded the DMCA violation and cease and desist notice he issued her before promoting songs like Same Lingerie on her Instagram page. The plaintiff explained that his relationship with the woman inspired Same Lingerie, adding that he recorded the song's original demos based on the woman's hesitation and emotional struggles following a previous relationship. So, and I'm going to bring it back on myself here really quickly, because copyright law is one of those interesting things where, like with patent law and trademark law, you can't say, hey, I didn't know, as a defense to commit an infringement. So if somebody's going to sue you for patent infringement, if somebody's going to sue you for trademark infringement, you can't say, hey, I did not know about their trademark, or I did not know about their patent. However, copyright law is a little different, because if you can show and prove that you created, or Chloe in this case created this song independently of this Moore character, it's not copyright infringement, even though it may be similar or whatever the case may be. It's if you can kind of prove or kind of say that, hey, I created this song, this album, the music, whatever the case may be, independently, and I didn't even know of this guy's or this girl's work, then that gets you off the hook for copyright infringement. Seems like in this case, seems like Moore was kind of intimately involved with the actual kind of creation of Chloe Bailey's album. So he seemed like, hey, man, I was already intimately involved anyway. And I was kind of giving her these concepts and things like that. And she kind of took them and put them on the album. It seemed like she didn't maybe give me credit or didn't pay me. And therefore, or hence the lawsuit, I should say. Let's get back to it. So that's essentially what's going on with the whole copyright law and why he said that, hey, I worked on her. I helped her with her album. Because you have to kind of show that they knew of your copyrighted subject matter, your copyrighted work before for them to have committed copyright infringement. If they didn't know, then it's not copyright infringement. So it seems like in this case, Moore demanded punitive damages of $5 million. So he won $5 million for each song. So Melvin, he also suing Columbia Records and others. Like I said, sue everybody, particularly the ones with the deep pockets. So let's go here. In addition to punitive damages per song, Moore requested a jury trial and sought statutory damages of $150,000 per infringement and $225,000 per DMCA violation. So that's just kind of based on the statute that you can get that. So he wants punitive damages and he wants statutory damages. I think he also wants compensatory damages. Yep. He also pursued compensatory and punitive damages for willful copyright infringement, fraudulent misrepresentation, and civil conspiracy. The California-based artist, all this is going down in Cali, accused Columbia Records, Music Entertainment, Sony Music Entertainment, ABC Corp, and a number of other people. According to his claims, the defendants wrongfully took credit for his contributions, falsely registered the works under their names, and profited from them across various revenue-generating platforms without his consent. So essentially, we want money. Which, hey, if you're submitting suing somebody for copyright infringement, that means that it's a civil case, so you want some money. Seems like in this case, the plaintiff is saying that, hey, Chloe Bailey, Parkwood Entertainment, Sony Music, all these people took credit for his contributions to Chloe Bailey's work, and essentially did not give him not only credit but also did not give him money. So Beyonce reportedly incensed about the lawsuit. An insider told the Daily Mail that Beyonce was infuriated at how things had gone out of control, leading to Moore's lawsuit. They said Beyonce is incensed that it has gone this far. This lawsuit is a terrible look for everyone involved. Hey, man, anytime you have a lawsuit, unfortunately, it's a part of the game, but it can be a headache to go through. The source also claimed that communication between Bailey and Parkwood Entertainment had broken down in the weeks before Moore filed the lawsuit. So it seems like maybe it's some bickering in-house between Chloe Bailey and her album. I mean, her record label that's owned by Beyonce, Parkwood Entertainment. They also said that the record label was petrified of being drawn into a lawsuit about theft of intellectual property. I'm telling you, man, this IP is extremely valuable, especially after seeing how damaging the Marvin Gaye lawsuit was to Robin Thicke's career. And as I kind of bring it back on myself, just to kind of break down that Robin Thicke, which I didn't know Marvin Gaye's estate kind of sued Robin Thicke. It seems like for that Blurred Lines, a song with him and Pharrell, that was an extremely popular song about 10, 15 years ago. It was, it seemed like it was substantially similar, which is the standard in copyright infringement cases, was similar to one of Marvin Gaye's songs from back in the day, and his estate sued, and they actually got not only $5+ million, but they got 50% of the royalties going forward. So it seems like Beyonce is like, hey, man, I don't want to be in a similar situation. Now, again, I haven't heard this album or the song. I'm assuming that maybe it's a popular song, but it seems like Beyonce don't want to get herself caught up in a Robert Thicke, Marvin Gaye lawsuit where, again, like I said, Robin Thicke, Pharrell had to pay Marvin Gaye $5 million+ as well as get 50% of the royalties going forward of the song. It seems like Beyonce wants to stay out of this. And hey, what do you guys think? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Have you heard the album? Is it a good album? Do you think this guy is trying to, just trying to, like most people, trying to get a payday, maybe going through some tough times and trying to get a suit, maybe a settlement to at least get a couple $100,000 or $1 million to go away? Or do you think he has some, again, I haven't listened to the song and I'm not going to play it because I'm trying to get a copyright strike. But do you think more, to the extent that people know him, especially on the East Coast of New York, it seems like he's from, do you think he got a case? Have you heard this song? I'm not even sure if the song out, but do you think he has a case? Is it similar to Chloe Bailey's song? And to the extent that he has a case, then how much do you think he should get? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Again, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit the subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Peace.